lakad matatag!
Normally. Hits has been surprising me a ton. And he's been winning matchups that he probably shouldn't win. And it's a really good support gyro game, man. I feel like they are just going to try and dish out what damage they can to the Mars. And a nice spear comes out onto the Jakiro, pulls him back in with a Fade Bolt. AB1 does end up going down. Okay, I know we had just said this lane was boring and nothing was going to happen, but the first kill of the game and now the second is going to happen in the top lane. So this is exactly what we predicted. We were just 4KXY is now. He's actually just walking towards top. Gonna try and maybe find a bait here, but Oscar's just dead. So I don't know if he's gonna be able to find this alone here on KXY. He's gonna try though. Walks right into AB1 here on the Jakiro. Okay, he does a ton of damage. Split Earth ends up missing just barely. The Ice Path to slow him down. No time dilation here from DNM to help keep his boy alive, but he's just gonna try and rely on the bashes here as the Dual Breath doing some work. There's gonna be the Split Earth, but again, off the mark, and in comes Kit's double Astral Step on forward. The Remnant to secure the kill is K.
Maybe just taking you over on the Undying and moving back into the jungle.
I mean, they see the level 6 on Ursa, they have to know he's not really killable. Well, they're gonna try. They just hit him with that Pulverize immediately, force the Enrage. In comes the Trample, Undying taking a ton of damage, but there's the rotation from KXY with the Haste Rune. He's gonna have to Onslaught away here on the Primal Beast, so he's gonna be safe. Well, for the moment, KXY wants to chase. He's pretty tanky on the taking towers. They don't really have any heroes that can. Like, Ursa has to farm up quite a bit. The Mars, kind of struggling a little bit just because he's into like a really aggressive top lane. Ooh, bottom lane, yeah, they get themselves another kill. Rotation from KXY though, and with no onslaught, Speed is in a lot of trouble. It's gonna be a 2-for-1. Fantastic rotation, or response rather, from SG this time around.
Yeah, with the 3 heroes down here, they should definitely put some pressure onto the tier 1 with these, what, 4 points.
Time dilation, try and slow down his aggressors, which will work. And with a nice rotation in from Speed, he's found LTH on the Rubik, but Telekine's there, and then just go with a Pulverize instead, right onto the Ursa. He just dies. Okay, that's one way to find a kill. And now LTH, he's got his own Pulverize. It's quite funny, but a couple bashes from DNM will clean it up.
Yeah. Immediately KXY saw that rotation over the top lane, like all those TP. He goes, okay, I need to be able to shove in mid to be able to punish them for this one. But Kits is already there.
And the smoke
he goes on top to KXY. Now they're gonna try to punish him.
Oh, Tumbler Toy actually protecting him for the moment. But the Ice Path plus the tramples from Speed is just too much, and the missile's gonna collide onto the Undying instead. Big Arena's gonna catch too, though. The Tombstone cleaned up there by Merlin. Kit's able to make his way outside of that Arena, and Oscar just gonna get slowed up here by this Jakiro. And Merlin gonna sacrifice himself at the end of the day. Kit's mangoing up, but he has no real spells to work with. The Trample coming on through again here from the Primal Beast. He rejoins, but there goes the Spear to take down that Void.
Okay, this time it'll be different. I'll have more HP. He's gonna double Bracer, Falcon Blade, and Ogre Act towards the BKB.
I did this the other day on Mars. Yeah, I was just like, all I need to do is just not die, and they had so much damage. I went triple.
All I need to do is not die.
I just went triple Bracer. Triple Bracer, Phase Boots, Wand, and Raindrop. It was just running around like that. It was great. All right, Call Down comes through. A lot of burst damage, but again, we talked about it. The Veil is just super scary. And now Speed on top of the Lesh. Onslaughts away as the BKB expires, and they get 2.
Yeah, that 9-second BKB, unfortunately, Leshrac does struggle to deal with that one. They're moving numbers back up here into the top lane. Once Oscar got coming out to him right now.
Merlin's gonna get the missile down. And wait a minute, he just drops the Chrono anyway. Okay, just securing 1 kill.
Yeah. Surprised that Oscar made this rotation, or like he even bothered to come up here. He's like so close to this BKB completed on Void.
Oh man, I don't know if they can make it in time. They're gonna try to pull up the Mars. Oscar does go down, but correct. Yuma will grab that Aegis, and Speed, he's grabbed his own target, the Undying. He's in trouble. The track pops that Bloodstone, trying to keep himself alive, but there's a missile chasing him down, and the damage is just way too much, dude. A small little pig chases him down, looking for LTH here. Speed, he does have an onslaught as the BKB is expiring though, and the buyback on Mars might make this pretty scary. Well, instead, they're gonna try and jump Mars on the backside. Bashed up, taunted in. The Macropyre, the Ice Path is there. He diebacks, and now Yuma is all alone, trying to chase down the Gyro, but it's gonna be way too much.
Dude, have something. Okay.
All right, Gyro dead.
I don't think this bodes well for him on his way back up, buddy. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't know about the second life there. There's a lot of control, and I'm gonna chalk this one up dealing with. But mid tier 1 tower, Kit's gonna pressure it to get a nice ward sentry placed on the backside. We'll reveal the location of Lesh, and they're gonna find LTH instead as Speed blinks forward into the Pulverize. He's got a Remnant, but, or not a Remnant, a Dissimulate, but there's just way too much damage. The tracking there, of course, from the Gyro as well.
More like Disintegrate, am I right?
Oh my god. Very good. Props to that one. That was actually a top tier wordplay. Thank you, Neph.
Been working on these ones. The team is not pleased.
Mid lane, the BKB comes out, the Ice Path is there. He's just stuck inside the Macropyre, never an opportunity to move, and now Oscar Arena's down. He pops his BKB finally, but just getting bashed by DNM. He's got everything still available, surrounded by 5 Oscar. There's no way he survives this, right? Yeah, one more Astral Step in from Kits. He pops them, gets themselves 2 big kills as 5RATFORCESTAFF continue to dominate in this mid game.
Yeah, I mean, the timing on this Mars ended up getting a little bit too slow. It's like you mentioned, gutted after that buyback. I was genuinely shocked they chose to take that Roche fight. They did better than I thought because, you know, they managed to get the Aegis, but it was not pretty. The left track took a little bit longer to go down. I'm not sure if we touched on it, but he's got like the Hood of Defiance.
Oh, the bash! No way! Okay. All right, Yuma caught him on the perfect bash, just bursts him down, but Yuma also, he's out here alone. He does manage to stop that missile. Ice Path comes through, Merlin falling low. Call down, I don't know, is he? Merlin's a pretty good bait, it would seem. He does have to get away. The missile plus the second flag. Merlin's starting to quarrel. They even get this Ice Path as well. All right.
I think they know exactly what they're up to. Ursa's going to try to face check this one. But I don't see how you actually take this fight.
I don't either, man. I really don't. I mean, the 5RATFORCESTAFF, if they find their target, and they do, it's going to be Legend. Speed just disrupting the backline, finds the Undying. 2 heroes dead to start it out. And they just walk away. They get away with murder. They are just dismantling the side of SG Esports. There is no opportunity for SG to start these fights. It has to be like Oscar with a Blink Arena spear, but he just has a BKB. He's not even close to the Blink.
1,200 net worth off at the moment. Now they start clearing out the vision. So.
Oh. All right. Well, there's the Arena spear. I guess if they blink into you, you're fine. He pops his BKB though, and Speed. He's got an onslaught to try and just get away. He will indeed. Yuma force his BKB as well as the Mars, and they're gonna chase as much as possible. The stones stunning up the Mars. He finds him. Kit's on the backside, getting his own kill. Another but you definitely give it to the Jakiro. Liquid Frost is like a free tower pushing mechanic. It's really, really, really strong in fights as well. And there it is. Aegis on the deck. Shard is down. They do get the split Earth connection onto the Gyrocopter, but he's just getting blown apart. Instead, the call down onto the backside. They've got the Chronosphere holding Ursa in place. The Macropyre is down. His BKB about to expire. DNM has the Aegis to work with. They're thinking of going back in. Merlin, he's surviving actually pretty dang long. And now Yuma, the missile connects onto him. Instead, the telekinesis trying to give him some space. Speed trying to chase after him. Gets the blink out. LTH with the save on the buyback. But there's the Pulverize, and the rest of the team about to join him. A stolen Pulverize just for the fun, but triple kill for Kits. Ends up being a 5-for-1, or 5-for-2, a dieback. Wait, Yuma? He's still got Aegis here. I don't think DNM cares. I think he's kind of baiting. He wants you to take this fight, and Rage is down. They're done. They're going to continue to chase, and now DNM, he just needs a bash. He's got one. The jump back in for more. Yuma's dead. I don't know if you can do anything now.
They're gonna try. The TP right in on KXY.
Blink
but
pulverize.
he's already here. He's gonna go on him.
Yeah, he pops that bloodstone. He's got a lot of survivability, and they will finally get themselves that kill onto the Faceless Void. But Mars, he's not going to get the blink or the TP in time. And with that, DNM should survive.
33 minutes either.
They're all out.
450 gold away from this one.
Wait a minute. They're actually just going back in. They don't care. They get the ice path from downtown. Try to stay on top of the Undying, though. He's got to be a little bit careful as this Tombstone does come through. AB1 just getting chased down. It's going to be Kits that picks him off, but now backside of the fight, Merlin's joining the fight. He gets caught by the arena, but the call down is there. The BKBs, he'll be able to protect him. A Yules does come through. AB1 with a nice ice path once again onto Lesh. It's all a bait every time you get the gyro, but at what cost? 2 more cores.
One last fight here.
Oh, Merlin pops the smoke. He gets the missile out. Oscar, nice blink in the arena, but the spear doesn't connect onto anyone, and in comes Speed. There's the Chrono. It's caught the Ursa. He jumped into it. He needs help and fast. The Enrage was caught, but he's fallen low. They've managed to take down one, but quick 2 kills, turning back the other way. Yuma, that BKB's expired. He needs to cut and run. KXY trying to take down this gyro still, but Yule's protecting him. Speed finally gonna pop his own BKB. Turns it on with a pulverize. The silence onto Yuma. No enrage coming out quite yet. It finally will be there, but it's just too little too late. A 5-for-1. It is just completely outmatched in these team fights. They are just doing way too much damage.
And they haven't tapped yet, though. I'm not sure where they go from here, but we saw 100% win rate as of a couple minutes ago. Ellie's gonna walk up the high ground. He did end up blinking into that chronosphere, or like the chronosphere came out just after he blinked in, rather. But he had hit the enrage first. Unfortunately, I think they're just so far behind at this point that it does not matter. They lost a lot of their
disables. Oh my god, he actually hit him with the boulders. The Glimmer Cape expires. No way, Speed.
Yeah.
He'll die to the missile. It doesn't matter. It's just so much damage. Oh, nice initiation on the backside, though. Oscar, he does get the BKB. He gets silenced. No way to get the arena. The Chronosphere holding Ursa in place. He'll respond with the Enrage, but there's the Ice Path. The Chain Stuns are there. And again, Merlin picking up another kill. The Refresher does come through as well. Second Chronosphere for fun as the GG comes out. I love it. They're feeling themselves. 5RATFORCESTAFF.
60 kills they ended up getting here, the 39-minute game.
Yeah, feeling themselves, I would say. Really having a good time.
Yeah, 5RAT, hell of a performance here to start this one off. And you were saying that you thought this magical game was insane to pick off potential to fall back on. And that is going to be able to do a lot of damage. I think DNM is going to be pretty solid in the late game with the Phantom Lancer. It does beat the Troll Warlord reasonably well come the late game, like you mentioned.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're trying to zoom in on the banner?
All right, let's see if we can do this.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We got it. You're welcome, everybody.
You can always use the console command to switch to free cam rather than move around.
I don't know what that is. Meanwhile, top lane Speed getting absolutely just destroyed. Completely body blocked by LTH. They get themselves a first kill going the way of Yuma. You gotta respect the clockwork, man.
Lane, watch this one. Unfortunately, you're playing against an Enigma, so your last hits are going to be a little bit lacking to be able to deny one from every couple of waves here. I'm glad they increased the cooldown of this to the early levels to 60 seconds. It was pretty anti-fun.
Ooh, Speed goes on top. Is it?
I'm sure your talented observer caught it, though.
Yeah, and of course, he's very, very good at Dota. But continue.
And you don't have to worry as much about mana management.
Yeah, it was great.
So it was an excellent hero to start people on.
Yeah. I think I have like a 70% win rate on that hero. It's kind of nuts. It was really just like easy wins doing exactly what you were just saying.
Oh, you see what LTH is just doing down the bottom lane?
Yeah, denying his cogs.
Yeah, every time. Oh, top lane. This is probably what actually matters. We should be watching this one.
Is it? Yeah, it does. It does kind of matter. Undying, taking a lot of damage from the tower here. Merlin trying to get the trade, but he does pop the Fairy Fire. Ooh, he has vision from the creep, maybe. Yuma, oh boy, stuck around just a little bit too long.
Yeah.
All right, double kill there for Yuma. And this is what we're talking about. Troll Warlord, one of the best laning heroes in all of Dota in terms of the carries. You get that point in fervor, and you just beat down your opponent.
190 mana. Given that speed's only level 4 here, you need to be a little bit careful, otherwise you will end up getting ulted down. Mid lane.
Yeah, big dive.
Some action going on.
LTH taking a lot of damage there from the Silencer and the Invoker, but they aren't able to actually secure the kill. And back onto top, Speed goes in, does get the call. They're trying to stay on top of Yuma, but there it is. The Whirling Axe is just too much to deal with, and Merlin trying to focus down this Tombstone. He's gonna get it eventually, and he gets the kill onto the Undying, so he will survive, which is pretty big.
No Sunstrike ended up coming out there.
Yeah, that's tier 1 is gone.
Yeah, already. So you really need that Culling Blade to be able to know that you can shut him down.
They just have a good deep ward here. Speed surrounded by 3 once again. They even dropped the Tombstone, and with this, I mean, there's no Culling Blade. There's no real way to secure these kills, and LTH just playing with them. Walks away. Yuma now. Ooh, Sunstrike. Oh, he walks back into it. Okay. Kits gets something.
That was a wicked 6 streak.
Has a lot of gold.
All these kills are on the Troll Warlord, and he has to pick him off there on Kits.
Hey, just got 900 experience.
But I was going to say, it's not so bad they lose the Enchantress. Like, several heroes rotate down there. It's not great they lose the tower as well, but, you know, if you can make space for this Invoker and this Phantom Lancer for a little bit, absolutely no cares. Enchantress dies.
Tombstone out right away here from this Undying. He even hits him with the dust. Meatball is down, and Undying, sidesteps, able to hit him with the hook shot, and now Kits way far out of position here, and Undying will live on just a fraction of HP. The tower did get taken down, but I mean, that is another big kill. And KXY was working on mid lane quite a bit too. Managed to bring it down to 250 HP.
Yep. Looks like they're trying to set up on KXY over here.
They have global.
Gonna be able to come in.
They jump in. Can they follow up with the call? They can indeed. The Culling Blade is there. He gets some, and AB1 chased onto the backside. Oscar staying on top of Merlin. But staying alive thanks to Untouchable. Whirling Axes in just a couple of seconds. Does he get the kill? He does. Yuma will secure that one and the mid-tier 1 tower. Okay. On the other side of the fight, though, AB1, he's found the Clockwork. Or, again, I guess LTH has found AB1 as he's going to try and hobble away. But Yuma just cleaves him down real quick with a
they found the
single
TA.
auto attack.
This is the Aegis gone.
Okay, they did get the TA Aegis. Oh, the hook shot actually blocked by the Undying, and Speed try and just hobble away. Beautiful ice wall there from Kits. Gonna cut off that chase. Overall, I mean, I think you make that trade, the Aegis for the Silencer. We were just talking about as long as this, you know, Axe is dead, you don't really have kill threat. But yeah, it works out. Now you have Silencer back up, has global as well.
Yeah. And the global up, you're not considering about the black hole. Again, you just have to be a little bit careful with the axis positioning. Where's Phantom Lancer sitting now? Diffusal Yasha is still working on his Manta style. I mean, he's gonna need like 2 or 3 more items before he can fight with these SG heroes. Things aren't getting any easier for him. Smoke up on this side. If they lose the Enchantress for that smoke again, it's fine. I know it sounds like I'm coping really hard right now. I know that it's 7-19 and SG have a 7k advantage, but the situation
fights into SG, they need to get to their items. They're somewhat like flatlining the gold advantage, right? Like it has just been a pretty heavy downward trend for SG, but they're kind of getting a little something on the map right now. DNM top actually in a lot of trouble here. Needs help and fast. The hook shot's gonna connect. AB1 is here, does have global silence as well. If he needs it, he's gonna have to use it. Nah, he's just dead. Just pops the BKB on you to secure the kill. Now AB1 is gonna get a little bit of an assist here from Speed as he makes the rotation in. Sunstrike comes through. They still haven't popped the global. It will come out now, but it's just a little bit too late. He's been 4-staffed to safety. They pop the mech. They're gonna reset, see if they can go in. Is now Oscar. He has a green light. Kits comes in. Oh, big call to do a huge meatball. All right, Enigma, he's dead. They'll be able to push the Undying away. Beautiful deafening blast. The Tombstone is there. Blink reveal there from Kits, actually allowing them to find that kill.
Nice play. I mean, Enigma was like playing super far forward. They realized that the global silence started coming in. He's like, okay, now's my time. But ends up just baiting him forward.
It's not enough.
1 minute until Roshan responds, and they're starting to step around the pit here. Hoping they can find a kill.
It's
This
a big
could be
kill
a
if
big
they can
jump.
find Yuma. He does. He gets the call. The Sunstrike not there, but he gets the BKB. They will be able to get the first kill there onto that clockwork as Global Silence comes out, and Yuma, he's trapped inside. Instead, Speed runs up onto the high ground, ends up revealing KXY, which is some problems, but here comes the Invoker trying to burn down the Troll, but he's just too damn tanky. Tombstone up onto the high ground, the mech, the Soul Rip, Enchantress goes down. KXY, he's here, and he's looking for more. A 2-for-1 so far with the buyback. DNM going to try and TP on home. He knows that's not going to happen. Triple kill now for the TA, and this game seemingly impossible.
Okay, he's going to be fine. He moves into the trees.
I mean, is he going to be fine? Skur's going to get found. Kits pops the BKB. Merlin trying to stay on top of him. He does get the nice meatball. The meteor combo is there. Can they finish off Oscar? Speed comes in with the call. There's going to be the dunk. But now you got to get out. That's the hard part here. And LTH, he's found him. Separates Speed off completely. 4-Staff actually down to the low ground, but KXY, this guy's got some serious damage. He has an Aghanim Scepter now, and Yuma just says, screw it, I'll die in the tower with you. Let's go, baby. Merlin trying to TP on home. Not going to make it. 3-for-1 at the end of the day, and SG just continuing to dominate here in game number 2.
They make quick work of this tower. They've got a Fortify available. They can tower flak these people off, but without Axe to help defend, I don't think they have much kill potential here. All they can do is poke away with this Aghanim Shred they just completed on the Phantom Lancer. These are the only items he has right now. It's just Manta-style treads and Diffusal Blade here 30 minutes into the game. It has been a rough
get here, but it's, you know, it's fine. He's the Enigma. He's kind of just there to like force a reaction. Meanwhile, top lane KXY finds the Invoker. He forces a BKB. Nice deafening blast, actually. Is he going to survive because of it? They turn it around onto the TA. Sunstrike is there. He's trying to get out with the BKB, but Axe, he's got a Culling Blade, the silence to prevent the TP on out. Yuma will clean it up. Get himself a kill here as he needs to back on out now. And with Global being spent, Black Hole, again, an option here. LTH, he's managed to find DNM. Merlin trying to just go forward and scout, give himself up to the enemy team. Curse there, being thrown back and forth. Oscar will be able to scout. He ends up just black holing the silencer. Okay.
Oh, man. All right. Really didn't want to let him TP in front of his face like that one. He's like, he did TP in front.
A Mjolnir queued up. The DD does come through. They're actually smoked up here on 5RAT. It's just going to be way too late, I think. Once again, Roshan is just super low, super fast. This one's going to have a refresher shard. So, ooh, wait a minute. Smoke comes through. Phantom Lancer trying to check the pit. It will give them the vision they need, but it is already dead. Maybe they can find an opening elsewhere. The wards do come out. The tall will catch onto the clockwork. And he's dead. First kill of the fight. Oscar with the BKB looking to find these heroes on the backside. Doesn't find them. They end up taking down a second. AB1 gets a kill. 4-Staff out from the Enchantress trying to get away from these two carries. Abyssal Blade is there. The blink out from Axe, but the Meld Strike from KXY will finish him off. Yuma completely burned of his mana here thanks to the PL. A 2-for-1. You get the Roshan, you get the cheese, you get the refresher. All pretty big stuff here. For the side of SG, it just costs you a couple supports. I think you're fine with that.
Yeah, they'll be back up before long. You'll be able to keep up with this push. I do think that you should keep up with this push. Breaking the high ground against Invoker and the Axe is done easy. They find the Templar Assassin, by the way.
She's just going to BKB? Yeah, all right. They force it.
I mean, that puts it on cooldown. Yeah. And it forced a buyback there from the clockwork.
She just projects to the top lane. Yeah, right away. Invoker is Axe respawning right now. Again, it's Yuma with an Aegis. He's not really the target you want to kill. They're going to do what they can to just try and maybe burn it, but the mech, the Soul Rip, all to keep him alive, and Yuma stirs around with that Satanic. Just be able to heal himself back up pretty heavy here.
Walk away afterwards. Never mind. They're walking back in.
He's got a cheese. Okay. It's round 2. Back onto the barracks. I mean, it's got to be an Axe call, but again, like you're just gonna maybe get Troll Warlord's Aegis. They get the Hex onto him, but the Soul Rip is there, the Lotus Orb is there, and KXY takes the whole lane of barracks. Yuma doesn't seem to care. Pops a Satanic, just gonna heal himself back to full health once again. And it is just bleeding so much here for the side of 5RATFORCESTAFF.
All you can try to do is burn this guy's mana down with like EMPs and
oh, he just goes in instead, finds a silencer. The hookshot comes through as well. They're managing to push him back. If they can get him, it's a big kill, but Cold Snap will prevent Yuma from chasing in, and the Clockwork goes down. Here's gonna be the fort trying to save this last tower, but the flak not really gonna do much of anything here. As KXY will stand here for the moment, try to clean it up, ends up missing on the call. The nice blink out there. KXY being very safe, very sneaky. And Oscar also hiding off onto the side here, being very smart. Oh, blink call. They managed to catch the TA. The Hex comes through. I mean, that's a pretty big target. They can bring her down fast enough, but the BKB comes through speed, trying to force staff away. Yuma finally going to lose his Aegis. 30 seconds left on that one, and Oscar, I could see him. He's coming through. He wants to find his target. He finds Enchantress just to hold her in place for his cores. They'll find themselves another kill.
Well, they're backing off afterwards. At least on the side of 5RAT. They're keeping the push going on SG.
Yeah, they have really no reason.
Try to leave their base. This might be the last hurrah. I mean, we saw the same thing out of SG in the previous game. Like, they don't want to be locked inside their base right now. They want to go.
They're just too far behind.
I just think they're only going to
Smoke's gonna get popped. LTH dodges the call. Yuma comes in with the Abyssal Blade, and Oscar's there just trying to force something. They even catch the Invoker on the backside. Hex him. KXY just destroys him. His buyback is available. Merlin trying to escape. But it's still Yuma. Oh, wait, actually, that's KXY who's super deep. Yuma will get the bash, though. Hold axe in place. He's dead. His buyback is available. They force the Invoker. And again, it's just almost no commitment here from SG. They're not really spending anything. Able to get themselves the Enchantress. That's going to be the dieback. As Yuma just playing so aggressive. Gets hexed, but again, he's so tanky, so safe with the Undying sitting behind him. The mech, the Soul Rips, the Lotus Orbs, just everything is there. KXY is in the base, zoning off the entire rest of the team. The hookshot from LTH, he finds the silencer. He's got to get out of here. Able to do it for the moment. There's gonna be the call. The black hole is available if they ever want to use it, but the BKBs come out from Yuma, able to take down the axe. That's gonna be the dieback. KXY starting to follow TNM, trying to do what damage as he can, but Yuma's burned through the Invoker, and the Hex comes out, the GG comes out, and 5RATFORCESTAFF just get absolutely bodied. The reverse body from game number 1.
Yeah. Silence coming out the end of the game afterwards, but yeah, the team out strong in the lanes here. It started the game like 4-0 on the side of SG. Very early advantage and just kept the lead going. There were some moments of brilliance where they managed to like force an AA blast to come out at the beginning, or blow up the ancient apparition before he can get the ability off. So KXY, his job is very clear here, and he doesn't have a huge job for them.
God, dude, I remember that. That was rough. LTH, you just TP back up here. They're going to try and punish him. Cold Feet does connect. They have a dagger to follow it up. TNM just falling incredibly low, but has that stick. Gets 15 charges. A Phantom Strike to the other side. Ends up dodging the axes. And with that, he is safe. That is huge because Skywrath has no way back to the lane. Resets your lane. Like, that is so huge. And now you can go get the bounty rune. He knows it's probably up. They haven't left the top lane at all. So, able to push that one in. LTH now taking a ton of damage once again. Just takes on down there to the Cold Feet. And they get a boar as well. All right, off to a great start in the top lane. We haven't really talked too much about this bottom lane Undying. He's actually CSing pretty well. 25 and 6. Speed, though, does get gone on. And with this, has to just back on out. He's pretty tanky, though.
Probably changes his mind in the next minute here. Ooh, he's gotta be careful. Enchantress unfortunately wasn't able to connect that Centaur Stomp, but definitely dive him there if they're able to.
Top rotation. KXY comes in here on the Void Spirit and just gets himself a freebie there onto the Ancient Apparition. 6-minute runes are coming, though, and kits Won't get lucky on the top one, and bottom gets contested. It's a haste rune that's just going to be taken by the Enchantress. So he is just not having a good time with runes this game.
No, he is not.
Oh,
Losing these
speed.
50-50s.
Yeah, that was a hasted Enchantress, sir. Stuck around just a little bit too long. And we'll finally go down, and that's a big one for Yuma. That'll give him a lot of space to work with.
Yeah, well. Nice that Enchantress ends up... I mean, Manta style is probably going to be important in this game.
Yeah.
Otherwise, not bad either. Be able to take off like Frostbite a little bit quicker. Getting run down now by the Undying, but
he went
blasting
drums.
him back.
Interesting. Top lane, there was a smoke that came out. They're obviously looking for the Beastmaster. The Enchantress is here, kind of showing herself first. Gets with a Rolling Thunder. They will find the Enchantress, but there it is. Oscar Ice Blast comes through as well. He is in a lot of trouble, but a nice stomp comes through. Big swashbuckle, but dodged down by KXY, and LTH just burned by the Merlin gyrocopter. As now it's going to be onto KXY to try and escape this, and I'm pretty sure... Oh, wait, he has one more Astral Step. He needs to be very careful. Do they have a missile? Not for 3 more seconds, but Kits and DNM, they are chasing. He's got a dagger in one. That's going to give him the vision, but dissimulate away. Kits with the swash doesn't find the kill. A long chase, but somehow Morphling died bottom.
Somehow Morphling died bottom.
I think he just... No, he just got decayed. He was just morphing all... But PA gets rotated on. Ice Blast. It's gonna connect. It doesn't, just barely. They jump the gun on it, and Yuma stunned up once, stunned up twice. The call down comes through, but it's time to bail as the rest of the team comes through. KXY's got a DD rune. They lose the Enchantress. Speed is here. They burned all of Void Spirit's mana. He's just completely out. They get the kill with ease, and now Yuma still trying to hold his ground here on the backside. They get the Scarab Mage as well. Yuma goes in aggressively. He needs to be careful of Roar there to make some space, but just gets blown apart. Merlin almost dying to the creeps again, but okay. What looked like a pretty rough trade initially as they lose the PA. They end up getting 4 in return.
Yeah, this Pango just pumping up damage out of the Diffusal Blade stuff. You just stop. Yeah, it is.
How do you feel about Speed going for like this Holy Locket drums build? It's pretty interesting. Like the Soul Rips actually just do a lot. And he went for the Soul Rip heal talent as well. Enchantress. Uh-oh.
You hate to see it. Oh.
Oh no. Oh man. You just can't do anything but laugh because it's just so funny. She's like, hold on, let me force staff to the low ground. And the missile's like, well, that ain't gonna stop me. Mid lane once again. Blink into the Ice Blast. It connects. He's able to get the Dissimulate plus the Astral Step 1, Astral Step 2 Kits. He's not satisfied. He's gonna continue to just swashbuckles in. Then comes the missile to finish him off. Put the Atos into the Mystic Flare, but a full heal from Speed. Okay.
Yep. The Holy Locket and that's... Well, they smoke up looking for a play of their own.
They know the PA's bottom. I mean, they can see her clearing the wave. The Hawk's gonna give them a lot of vision to play around. There's the Roar onto the Undying. He got the Flesh Golem, but once again just gets blown apart. Ice Blast will clip onto the Morphling, and he is just dead to Merlin. Oh no. Now Kit's able to join the fight, backside the fight. KXY able to take down AB1. DNM is here with his BKB as well. LTH goes down. Enchantress on the run. Kit's trying to chase. They've managed to go 3 for 3, but you got 2 big cores still alive on the side of 5RATFORCESTAFF, and they're turning their attention on over to KXY. He does have a TP, and it looks like he's gonna be safe.
Yeah. So they end up losing both the Beastmaster and the Morphling, which is kind of unfortunate. You get 2 supports. You do end up blowing up that Undying, but I think it took him a lot longer than they thought it would. A lot of that was magical damage. They went through it pretty quick because he managed to get the BKB off, but still, I do believe that you come out you're pretty happy about that one if you're on the side of 5RAT. You commit so much there on SG, and you still, managed to grab a couple more cores. The bonus Phantom Strike attack speed, like this is going to tear through the Enchantress regardless, but the Phantom Knight is even better. Yeah, it does end up taking it.
Yeah.
Pure percentage-based damage, very good, by the way.
Yeah,
very good.
And now has the Eye of Scotty that you were talking about. Another form of healing reduction. Fantastic game for that, as they are into both like the Enchantress and the Morphling. And DNM just feeling very safe with this Aegis in the bottom lane. They're going to try and jump onto him to start the fight, but instead they get on top of the Enchantress. DNM forced to BKB. There's going to be the break. They get the kill, trade for one. The missile's actually going to pursue Oscar on the backside of the fight, as in comes the rest of the team. They all blink forward, force the BKB out from Oscar. The Ice Blast doesn't actually clip him, but there it is. He gets him with a bash, and PA still sitting healthy. The Aegis will finally get spent here by KXY. Skywrath Mage about to chip. There it is. Now they just need to back on out. They do manage to get the morph onto that PA, but it is about to expire. And the tier 2 tower here in the bottom lane will fall, opening up that outpost. And we have finally our first real lead of the game. It has been both those items kind of just sitting at base for right now. Ooh, a counter timeless relic for the Dire. I'm curious which of them decide to take this. It's probably honestly just Gyro.
Gyro.
I mean, increases stun duration, but I don't know. Havoc Hammer, a little bit underwhelming. Oh, they're gonna keep it on Pango. All right, so they just want him to have it. Oh, Rolling Thunder. Actually, he gets the roll up off in the top lane. Kids is gonna survive. Can he actually get the bash? He does onto Yuma, the one that he wants. The BKB about to expire. The blink forward, able to just chain stun him down. And the question is, can he escape? He gets the Stormcrafter, but there is no shot.
Yeah. He is dead. Your Morphling is gone for 80 seconds. He's got no buyback available either, and they're just going to start running down this top lane creep wave. Well, one single melee creep behind the Phantom Assassin. That'll be enough to disable backdoor protection. I'm not sure they'll be able to blow up this tower with this.
They should be able to. Like, DNM is super tanky. Love mana regen, though, too. And that's one of the parts about this item that's, like, a little undervalued. Like, a lot of people, I think, undervalue is 4 mana regen is a lot.
Yeah, they've nerfed this item so many times. Like, the cooldown reduction was higher, the stats were higher, the mana reduction was higher. What's the mana regen
Mana, I think,
higher?
was always 4. That's the one component I don't think has changed.
Yeah, the other two have.
Rolling Thunder, Kit's just looking for his target. He just goes right on in, doesn't care. He's going to find the Enchantress on the low ground. They see Yuma. Roar does catch speed. The question is, will he be able to survive? Just gets blown up, but in comes DNM. The disarm, though, from the Halberd doing work. Merlin survives thanks to the Aeon Disc. The question is, who's getting who? Like, AB1 goes down to Yuma. DNM is in deep, does manage to take down the Skywrath, and KXY will survive as well. They've got to get more out of this on 5RAT, as Yuma's just picked apart the whole backline. Kit's silenced up, in trouble. The Remnant's going to catch him. Pango is dead. 4 for 1. SG take a phenomenal fight right in front of Roche. They're turning it around.
Yeah, are they going to go right into the pit?
That's an Axe, too.
Yeah, game turning on its head. This is going to even up the net worth. I mean, this is a...
He's able to survive, gets away.
Man.
They get no one. That's the BKB on DNM. They're just too elusive. Kits with the Rolling Thunder trying to chase after them. They get the Hex actually onto Yuma. This is big. Ice Blast, it's coming through. The Chain Stuns, are they there? The Abyssal Blade will connect. They've got to be able to burst him down. In comes DNM. The Roar is there. Yuma waveforms up onto the high ground on just a sliver of HP, but will he shatter? Oscar trying to do what he can, surviving through it all. Morphling eventually goes down, but it's the backside of the fight. KXY doing work on top of the Gyro. Kits trying to take down the Skywrath Mage. For now, he's surviving, but will be able to finish him off in a couple of auto attacks. Assimilates to the other side of the fight. Astral steps up onto the high ground. AB1 with the blink to chase, but they don't get the kill. A 2 for 1.
Yeah, just barely managed to get away. That Swashbuckle connects with them. Pretty good chance he just gets bashed up by the Abyssal Blade and he ends up going down. Still, barely managed to find that Morphling there. They finally win a fight and they get to exit their base and they reclaim a little bit of the net worth lead that they lost before. Just barely managed to finish off that Morphling. He'd almost gotten out. Like, I think it was maybe last or second last tick of that Ancient Apparition Ice Blast that he got finished off on there.
Oh, Blink Hex from Speed. There's no real follow-up to this. DNM is not there. I mean, I get this Blink Hex on the Undying. It just feels a little bit weird.
Yeah, boys. Yeah.
They do have a fort still.
Yeah, they're chipping away at this thing now. doing it as slow as possible. You're gonna have to make a movement. You can't just let Enchantress get away with this.
Well, they're gonna try. They jump onto the Enchantress. The break is there. The BKB comes out from DNM, and they will be able to get themselves a kill. Kids playing a little ping pong in the corner. So they get something. They managed to push SG out for the moment, but is it enough, man? You're still down 2 lanes of barracks now.
Try to catch this this Void Spirit, but they don't want to pursue any further than that. They're in the corner of the map, very far away from the rest of their team, and I feel like Boots of Travels and trying
Fight the mid lane. They get the Hex onto the Enchantress. She's taking a lot of damage and fast, but the Aeontis will protect her. Undying actually keeping himself alive thanks to the BKB. These calldowns just doing work. They will be able to find their first kill. The blink, refresh out. Kits continuing the chase here. The Fallen Sky doing something, but all they've lost is a gem and the Enchantress again. I don't know how many times I feel like...
gonna go rat.
No, they're gonna find KXY potentially. Yeah, you're right. Yuma working on the rat, trying to get the ranged, or gets the range barracks, trying to get the melee barracks, but Fortification will protect it. Triple call down, trying to scout them out. LTH needs to be careful. Ice Blast not going to connect. He's looking for other heroes in the trees. He doesn't find them. Yuma is out. Tries to connect. They're just searching for anything, but DNM's the one that's in trouble. They actually get the roar out onto this Undying, and he's gone. His buyback is available. He's going to come right back into this one. Yuma trying to hobble away here, but DNM, he's got to be careful. He's got this Divine Rapier. LTH falls low. They do get the kill, but Yuma, he's out of mana. He's burned completely. His buyback's available. Oscar stunned up next to his Tombstone. He can't keep himself alive as there's going to be the hammer to come through from Kits. He's TPing back to the mid lane. They've got to deal with these, get these pushed in, but 3 heroes dead. No buyback on the Beastmaster. They've got to force the issue here.
That's exactly what they're going to do. They're just running down the lanes at this point.
In trouble mid lane.
Right
They've caught him. That's a dieback. They thought he was safe, but the damage from this Enchantress, man, it is ridiculous now. Well, bottom lane, they've caught Yuma. He's going to be forced to BKB and run. Kit's trying to chase after, but will eventually back off. And that is a BKB that you can't reset, so... Well, he has a refresher, but I don't know if he really wants to spend that. DNM mid lane, he's looking for his targets. They want to find something. Kits jumps up onto the high ground, gets the bash onto the Skywrath Mage. Can they actually finish anybody off? Ice Blast comes through. They get KXY just blown apart by the PA. And again, just quick refresh with the Ex Machina. It's going to be so scary.
Yeah.
neph, it's 77 minutes. Get me out of this game.
I'm sure the players are just as upset as you are, if not more.
I feel like I'm in purgatory, man.
Attention, though.
You know, you're like...
Every time they're saving for buyback, they're afraid to go outside their base. I mean, the Void Spirit's going to continue to hold this. They need to try to make a move right now, but it feels like both teams just waiting for the others to mess up instead of having like any major game plan themselves.
Right, Kits, gonna try and find a target. Well, they found the Enchantress again, but maybe they're a little bit too scared to continue. All right, there's the refresh, goes on NTNM with the BKB. The roar gonna get blocked by the Lincoln Sphere. Oscar, he has his refresher. His Aeon is gonna get popped. And Kits looking for more. He just jumps in aggressively, pops his own BKB. KXY the backside does manage to get his hands on top of the PA, but Merlin able to survive for the moment. Yuma gets his hands on him, but can they actually get away now? The Undying showing his face. They're gonna learn, maybe get the Skywrath Mage, the TP out. He's gonna be able to do it, but they just keep looking for more. There's gonna be the hammer. Pango managed to find KXY and Yuma, but he's got that Aegis for 40 more seconds and a refresher in the backpack. He's gonna be behind KXY, trying to hobble away. Aeon just Lincoln's protecting him. Ice Blast comes through. Yuma's, I mean, he falling low.
On top of him, though.
He's able to just triple, quadruple waveform away. He does not want to die. He gets bashed. The missile is there. Can they stay on top of him? Do they have detection? They do. They've got him. Yuma goes down. What is this game?
This is absolutely insane. The Beastmaster has all these double Aeon discs going on right now. The heroes are just invulnerable for part of the team fight. They couldn't finish off the Void Spirit until they did, and Beastmaster against all odds manages to get away from that one as well. But all these heroes currently have buyback again. Everybody can be back up and run it back again if they want. This is the
Dude.
game that never ends.
The Ex Machina bots 2 is sick. They're coming. They're looking for the Enchantress bottom. Oh, ends up missing with that Fallen Sky, but they just can continue this chase for eternity. He's just going to pop the BKB here on the Enchantress, try and stand his ground. Onto the low ground. He gets the root.
No
Pango, swashbuckle. He gets the bash. No way, man.
He can't finish him off, though. He doesn't have enough damage.
Yeah, they will eventually. Bots 2 for the PA is coming. They got him. That's a dieback. Yuma, he's up in 50 seconds. All 5 buybacks available here on the side of 5RATFORCESTAFF. They say, screw it, go for the tier 4s. They want to try to end the game. Oscar stunned up, but BKB out from speed. They're going to buy back on Yuma as well. Stay on top of DM. That's the progress. He gets the refresh. He gets out. Ice Blast comes through. It's going to connect onto Yuma as well as KXY. They have to bail. They have to turn back the other way. No, the Lotus, it reflects. He's dead. Oh my goodness, in the worst possible way. SG collapsing inside their base.
Oh no. They can't do anything at this
They
point.
can't. He's just got no buyback. KXY able to get away, but DNM's healthy. They take down the Void Spirit. That's the dieback, and SG finally go down at 82 minutes off of a Mirror Shield proc. You're kidding me, dude. What are the chances?
You hate to see it. You really do.
Dude, he got Mirror Shield reflected.
A on disc. Yeah, it's Mirror Shield ends up losing at the very end. Against all odds, as he was trying to escape.
Right. Trinkets.